What's wrong with you? I mean, aside from the fact that you're cursed to spend over a century as a symbol of bad luck after several botched attempts at world domination, and that it's 2020, and that your Netflix show got canceled, and that now you live with me, of all people. Okay, I admit it. There's a lot wrong with you, Salem. But I've got something that might just cheer you up.
A Twitch in Time, starring Sabrina the Teenage Witch, as featured in Bruce Plays episode 23, which you're watching right now.
So, since it's Halloween time, I figure let's get in the spirit with a spooky game. Well, actually, it's everything but it is about a witch, so shut up. In the game, Salem messes up the space-time continuum, releasing Iron Man's evil cousin with an eating disorder. And in order to stop him from destroying time, you go inside a clock where you travel to 4 different periods of time and collect all 12 astrology signs.
Whoa, this is like the inside of a giant clock.
The worlds include prehistoric time, feudal Japan, the Wild Wild West, and Egypt. Just Egypt. Well, within seconds of playing the game, I realized one big problem. Sabrina takes up too much of the screen. And controlling her? A PlayStation game with bad controls? Well, I never. The controls are literally broken. Every time I try and make a jump, I'm more prepared to miss it.
Ow! Ow!
Jump over the water.
Ow!
Why does the water even hurt her so much? Have you ever heard of a witch that could get killed by water? I haven't. Even jumping over a tiny cactus is risky.
Ow! Ow!
F you, cactus. I'm a witch. Why can't I just grab a broom and float all over the place? I know I probably miss a lot of the action in this game, but I'm gonna go out on a limb and say I wouldn't be missing much. Aside from the 2 main characters, this game does not in the slightest way resemble Sabrina the Teenage Witch. I mean, it was supernatural, but it was still mostly just a sitcom. Now, Sabrina did start out in the Archie comics, and for all I know, this could be the spitting image of those pages. But by just slapping Melissa Joan Hart on the cover, it seems like false advertising. You go around zapping opponents, and you can also find these special spells to cast on them and make them shrink or turn them into frogs or other stuff. But you eventually run out of these spells. Can you run out of magic? Is it like ammunition or something? Would that make my finger an arsenal? Oh no, bad guys! Quick, zap! Zap! Oh no! I'm out of magic! And Zelda, quick! Reload, reload! When you pick up these spells, Sabrina says the exact same thing every time.
Time to make 'em shrink in a blink. Time to make 'em shrink in a blink. Time to make 'em shrink in a blink.
Some enemies you can't hurt, like the dinosaurs and the mammoths. Or the coyotes. The dinosaurs I understand because they're kind of beasts, but what makes the coyotes so indestructible? Okay, according to this, the spell doesn't work on animals. That makes sense, because wasn't Melissa Joan Hart like a crazy vegan animal lover or something? No, wait, that was Alicia Silverstone. How could I get those two mixed up? If you collect enough jewels, you get a new costume from this guy who makes Richard Simmons seem manly.
Welcome back, hun. I see you got gems. Well, I got outfits. Let's do business.
But these costumes are not just for looking cute. They're gonna help you collect all the signs. Each world has this door that Sabrina can't get through without wearing the right dress. Like you have to wear your Japanese outfit in the Wild Wild West stage. Isn't Sabrina trying to save time? Seems like she'd be ruining it by going to the past dressed like a samurai in the Old West, using magic all willy-nilly in front of all these hillbilly muggles. I mean, just imagine the stories that the pioneers would tell their children. All right, kids, huddle up by the fire. I'ma tell you the tale of the magical samurai ninja woman. She'd run around the plains shooting the coyotes with her magic finger, but the coyotes were immune to her magic. The magical samurai woman couldn't hurt animals because she was a crazy vegan animal lover. Oh, no wait, that was Alicia Silverstone. I hate the Western stage because it's got all these caves and I never know which one to...
Ow! 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 Ow!
Huh. I don't know why, but I have a feeling that was the wrong way. Each stage has a very easy boss at the end, and none of them are that memorable, except for this surfer dude Pharaoh. He's pretty cool.
Welcome, blonde surfette. Come catch a tan in my cosmic radiance.
We've collected all 12 signs now, so prepare for what is quite possibly the weirdest final boss I've ever faced. Alright, Sabrina's gonna fight the time robot guy, and then she turns into a giant albino mouse, and then changes back to Sabrina, and then becomes a pink elephant, like the ones from Dumbo. What's going on here? Well, Sabrina and the bad guy both transform. If he turns into an elephant, you can only hurt him if you're a mouse. And same thing with mouse and cat and elephant. It's like rock, paper, scissors, actually. I know mice are afraid of cats and elephants are supposed to be afraid of mice, but I don't see the connection between the cat and the elephant. I mean, yeah, the elephant could stomp the shit out of the cat, yeah. You know, I feel the same way about rock, paper, scissors. Like, I get that the scissors would cut the paper and that the rock would smash the scissors, but paper covering the rock? How does it win? How's the paper win in that situation? If anything, the rock can cover the paper so it doesn't blow away in the wind.
Woohoo! Not bad if I do say so myself. I'm out of here.
And she lived the rest of her life as a giant mouse. Good luck with that, Sabrina. So in conclusion, there's a big clock right here. It's a bad game. Not a terrible game, just bad. And this was a bad episode. It wasn't scary. This game isn't scary. It's not even so bad it's scary. Well, darn. But stay tuned and subscribe, and maybe the next game will be scarier.
If there is a next game.